Dior Men's Pre-Spring Collection 2024, or the Season Between Stages, showcases Dior Men's wide-ranging capabilities, offering an eclectic range of clothing and accessories. However, this is not just a preface to Jones's half-century celebration, but rather a testament to the sophisticated design language he has developed for Dior Men, combining his British heritage with the timeless elegance of Dior. This season, Jones mixed references to Ray Petri's 1980s Buffalo style with Dior's classic color palette, played with the house's logos and complemented them with sparkling jewelry from the highest French national awards. Even if you've never heard of Ray Petri, chances are you know his work. He was the first to be called a stylist, and through magazines like The Face, Arena and ID, has become probably the most successful and certainly the most influential fashion image maker of a decade, obsessed with style. His strongest and most widely imitated work appeared in The Face magazine, where he created his Buffalo Boy look, the shape of which has come to dominate men's fashion throughout the industry. These photos weren't just images and captions on the page, they were much more personal. They represented a life lived, with real heartfelt passions and honest, true emotions. The name Buffalo was taken from Bob Marley's song Buffalo Soldier. It was an African regiment of the U.S. Army named by Native American Indians during the Civil Wars for their amazing bravery and courage. They were so fierce they fought like buffalo. The song also means resistance, and is used to describe a rebellious or rough guy or girl. The signature uniform was a cobalt blue MA1 flight jacket, Levi's loose-fitting jeans and German paratrooper boots with tightly cropped hair. The look soon became mainstream, commonplace and seemingly obvious, but when it first appeared, it was breathtaking. Buffalo celebrated culture and supported outsiders. It was this eclectic mix of cultural identity and tradition that shaped Buffalo's style. Ideas were often played around, reinterpreted and reworked until they got what they needed. Diversity was the focus, mixing sportswear with fitted suits and putting flowers in the hair of boxers. Masculine men wore skirts, as Dior does now, and androgynous girls wore suits. Underwear became outerwear, Prada, high. By 85, Buffalo was starting to rule. Everyone wanted a piece of the action, from David Bowie and the editorial articles in L'Uomo, Vogue and Palui, to the commercials for Levi's and the fashion shows in Japan. Clothes were reshaped to create silhouettes that simply didn't exist at the time by hemming, trimming and tucking. It's been 30 years, and we still see Ray Petri's huge and lasting influence on street style and men's fashion all around us. Buffalo Boy style has become part of most people's everyday image, even those who don't realize it. His work stands the test of time, a rarity in an industry where all mantras seem new. Ray shines, and the images he has created are deeply rooted to be passed on to new generations. Jones is a walking encyclopedia of youth subcultures, knowledge he has brought to his work since his college days. I was looking at Buffalo because that's where I was first exposed to this London-style mix of high fashion and vintage as a young man, he says. Ray Petri was a key figure in a group of people who were doing different things: photographers, directors, singers. And, I think that's how I approach my work. The thing is, you look at these photographs today, and they're completely modern. They make the skirt look like the most masculine thing in the world. This is true of the way Jones keeps pulling together evolving elements of his Dior wardrobe: boxer shorts under coats worn with heavy military boots, half kilts that reference both buffalo skirts and quasi-Egyptian moments in the collection. He showed at his recent Cairo show his take on the original MA-1 Army flight jackets that Buffalo Petri brought to fashion from the clubwear of gay Londoners. And even though it's no longer new, it's definitely something you want to see.